Good evening. My name is Tim Schrager, and I'm honored to be with you tonight, even if it is from 1,000 miles away. The Lois Jeanne Schrager Memorial Young Leadership Award is given annually in memory of my mother. Lois was an amazing woman who realized at a very young age that volunteering her time to bring joy and comfort to others enriched her own life and brought her happiness, which is why this award is given to a young woman in the Omaha Jewish community who has demonstrated personal commitment, dedicated involvement, and exemplary leadership qualities in rendering service to the Jewish and general community. It is my honor to present this award to Sarah Cowan. Congratulations, Sarah. Sarah is an active member of Temple Israel and has devoted countless hours as a volunteer, taking on multiple leadership roles, advocating for racial justice, social justice, and reproductive rights, all things that would have made Lois so proud of Sarah. So this award is quite fitting. Another parallel Sarah has with my mom is her love of music. Although Sarah has taken her musical skills to heights my mom likely only dreamed of. I'll never forget the times my mom sat at the piano and banged out Carole King and Helen Reddy songs accompanied by her beautiful voice. Sarah has taken a more professional approach to music, putting her skills to use at both Temple during the high holidays and in the classroom at Central High School, where she was recently named Teacher of the Year. I recognize a pattern here at the Federation for choosing the winner of this Lois Jeanne Schrager Award. The awardees all have these things in common. They are overachievers. They believe in the importance of tikkun olam, and they are very generous when it comes to giving of themselves and their time. Sarah is no exception, and I'm honored to present this award to her this evening. Congrats again, Sarah.
Sarah isn't able to be with us today due to a health-related matter, but she asked that we share these words on her behalf, and Rabbi Berzin will be reading her remarks.
So as Lori said, Sarah is not able to be here to accept the award, so it's my honor to do so on her behalf. There are so many things that anyone could say about Sarah and the kind of person she is. So when I think about Sarah, I think about her passion, her drive, her compassion, her empathy, her integrity, her moral compass, her sense of justice, her great sense of humor, and perhaps most importantly, her innate sense of kindness. Sarah is generous and giving and always willing to go the extra mile in service to others, from her family and her friends, to her school and her students, to her Jewish community, and to the greater Omaha community. She is humble and thoughtful and so very deserving of this kind of recognition for all that she does for our community. So tonight, as I accept the Lois Jeanne Schrager Memorial Young Leadership Award nomination on Sarah's behalf, it's an honor and privilege to share her words. Sarah says, I am so honored to receive this recognition. I have so enjoyed being involved in Temple life through social justice, serving on the board of trustees, and singing in worship services. I'm grateful to the clergy at Temple Israel, who have not only supported a vision of social justice, but have been and continue to be involved themselves in advocacy and social action. It was Rabbi Azriel who first showed me how Jewish values compel us to take social action to make the world better for all. Rabbi Azriel took me to my very first protest when I was 13, and I'll never forget that. And it was Rabbi Berzin who many years later called me in to do this important work in our congregation. I'm privileged to have outstanding partners in social justice efforts, Jeff Silverstein and Sally Kaplan in our Racial Justice Initiative, and Wendy Hamilton and Megan Spomer on the Abortion and Reproductive Rights Task Force. I'm honored to work alongside all of you for justice and to call you my friends. You are some of the most thoughtful and committed people I know, and you inspire me. I'm so thankful to my parents. Many of you know that we lost my father this year. It was so important to him and my mom when we moved from Maryland to Nebraska in 1999 that we find a strong Jewish community, a place where I could have a bat mitzvah just a few months after moving, and a place my family could call our spiritual home for years to come. We all knew very quickly that we had found this home in Omaha at Temple Israel. I want to thank my husband, Brian, who embraces our Jewish family life and the Temple Israel community with all of his being. Brian is not Jewish, but he's a mensch, and you'd swear his homemade challah and matzo ball soup were family recipes from the old country. And finally, thank you all for making Omaha, Nebraska a great place to be a Jew.